Hello everybody and welcome back to a place we have not been for quite some time, Overwatch. However, things have changed. Up until this point, I have mainly just been doing Overwatch videos from the PS4. Part of the reason for that was because on my previous machine, I was literally incapable of playing Overwatch. That's how bad the previous machine I was using was. It was not able to even run Overwatch. If it was able to work, I could only run it on the lowest possible settings, and it did not look good at all. Plus, I was a little uncomfortable with the controls. I was kind of having a hard time grasping the controls, and I wasn't at a point in time where I was really adept to really utilizing a keyboard and mouse compared to a controller. At the time, I was much more comfortable using a controller. Recently, however, I decided, you know what, I have quite a few Battle.net friends on PC compared to PS4. Not just for games like WoW, but also for Overwatch and other stuff. So I thought, I'm going to start working on my PC account. So I'm pretty sure at this point we've now transitioned where from this point onwards I'm going to try and show Overwatch content mainly on PC. I'm not saying there won't be a time where we actually won't go back to PS4 or even PS5, considering. And plus, there's Overwatch 2 coming out somewhere down the line in the future. We do know that because that's been announced. But, yeah, so this is officially the first video where I'm going to be showing Overwatch on PC. And I wanted to do something a little different because usually up until this point I had mainly just been doing videos when a new hero came out. But I did want to do something on a recent event because right now we have what is, I guess, known as the Archives event over the next month. And it allows us to be able to do some, what I thought were some really cool segments that when I saw these the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. Because this was something I always wanted in this game. A story mode with PvE content. I thought this was just exactly what this game needed. Now, they're going to be going full-blown on this in Overwatch 2. That's what one of the big points that they were making at BlizzCon when they announced this. But these events I actually really, really liked. I wanted to show because they've got some cool cutscenes, and it's just a really cool bit of story. I wonder how many, the group members are going to be a little upset with me for not skipping the cutscenes, because you can skip these if you're just wanting to go through them and get your loot boxes, because this is an arcade mode, and you can get a loot box for doing this for the first time, I guess, during the week towards your arcade loot box total. I already did them, so you can do it for each one. So, in this video, we're going to be looking at the first one they had called Overwatch Uprising. An Overwatch strike team is sent to liberate King's Row from the Null sector, and it's going to feature, each one features specific heroes for you to play in the story version. Then you can do the all heroes version, so each one has specific heroes with specific skins because they're telling a specific story. I will do Retribution and Storm Rising in separate videos, but for now, we're going to do Uprising, and I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of which character I'm going to play, but we'll see. And you can be able to do this on either, normal, hard, expert, or legendary. We're just going to do normal, because I just want to show you guys the story of it, just how cool it looks, so wonder how long it's going to take to find it. Oh, there we go, fast game.
Strike team en route to King's Row.
20 years after we won the war against the Omnics, we were no closer to living together in peace. The building of a new home for the Omnics in London was supposed to be the first step in improving human-robot relations. But it never had a chance. The Omnic extremist group, Null Sector, launched a surprise attack on King's Row. Hundreds were killed, and thousands more were displaced as they took control. Now, they are hunting down the last of the survivors. It could be the beginning of a new war between humans and Omnics. Unless we can stop them. Commander Morrison has sent our strike team to liberate the city. It's my first mission, and the only way to save my home. I hope we're not too late.
So yeah, Tracer is a rookie at this point in time. I, of course, am going Torbjorn.
This bomb of yours had better work.
So you can play as either Torbjorn, Tracer, Mercy, or Reinhardt. Looks like I'm with a group of 3. I wonder. Okay. I wonder if this guy was wanting to play Torbjorn. So.
Null Sector has 3 anti-aircraft guns in King's Row. They need to be disabled before we can drop the payload. You each have a portable drone to be used to hack the air defense terminals.
This is Captain Amari. The first air defense node is right around the corner. And Reinhardt, don't charge in there on your own.
Beginning to head. Stay near the terminal while it's in progress.
Team, null sector approaching your position.
Here we go.
But yeah, you can tell this is in the past because you've got Commander Morrison, you've got Amari instead of Ana, and they all look young, well, except for Reinhardt. So he doesn't exactly look like the Crusader from the animation, but you know, you can tell this takes place some point in the past. You know, with how young Tracer is, being a rookie. You know, Torbjorn even looks younger.
Who said I was worried?
You forgot to tie your shoes.
Oh, wait. My shoes don't have laces.
I've always loved the voice acting. A thing of beauty.
Behind you. Turret's under fire. Working great.
It's our first line of defense. I love that they apparently had a ghost from Destiny there hacking that thing.
The next defense node.
In the courtyard, up ahead. I'm marking it on your HUD.
Wonder.
We've detected a new energy signature up ahead. Looks like a new Omnic.
Just what the world needed.
Underway. The guns should be coming down shortly. Significant Omnic presence closing in on your position.
So yeah, it is kind of a play on probably what you remember from the first Destiny. I know I do. But see, unlike Destiny, which just had some generic shooters, here you're actually playing the different kinds of Overwatch characters, which of course we know have different roles. Like, of course, Reinhardt's here to tank, Tracer and I are DPSing, and of course we have Mercy.
All directions.
By the way, I don't know why there weren't any subtitles for the cutscene. Sorry. I thought that was an option I had enabled. Maybe it's just not there and I just don't realize it. I don't know. Hold it together, baby. Hold it together.
It shouldn't be far from the last node. It's in the cathedral, just up the street.
Can you tell I've played a lot of this game and a lot of certain characters where I've gotten some of their voice acting down, like Torbjorn?
Null Sector should send in your
I've always loved playing Torbjorn. So if I do his voice, I'm not mocking his dialect or anything. I'm doing it affectionately. With some of his lines like, "For the last time, I'm Swedish." Fact. That's why I've got that unique voice line where I can have him either say for the Horde or for the Alliance. And I've got the one for Tracer where she can put down the banner.
Hard work pays off.
I do miss the old Torbjorn though, where I could just toss out armor packs and be like, "Come get your armor."
Heroes never die.
That's what I I'm overloading!
Now let's go build the payload.
Rendezvous at the courtyard.
Here it comes!
Dropship incoming.
I foresee great things for you.
Payload online. Initiating startup sequence. It's going to need a few minutes to get charged up.
You really think that's gonna work?
I built it. Of course it's going to work.
Inspires confidence, doesn't he?
Your forces are inbound to your position.
Earthing the fellow!
Needless to say, I am very much looking forward to what they do for the story stuff in Overwatch 2. Especially if they have brought back the same voice acting cast. Torbjorn is so great for a mission like this because of how the turret can just home in on any of these things.
Blown up before we get through the door.
You do gotta watch out for the one that comes out like a bastion.
Like I say, it just needed a moment to get warmed up.
So it's ready to move out?
Not quite yet.
They should have known. Team, get ready for another wave of attacks.
Yeah, we got another 3 minutes of this, so yeah.
Crusaders!
Oh boy.
I'm overloaded.
Of course, the old Torbjorn used to have the, upgraded turret for the old version of his ult, so it just made doing this even better. Oh yeah, we gotta take this thing down because it'll actually self-destruct when it reaches our payload. I have made a number of jokes about how some players just don't know what a payload is, but then again, I don't have to because Jeff Kaplan did that himself.
Little snack.
I was there in the Overwatch arena at that BlizzCon where he made that joke, where he's like, look, now I know that many of you don't even know what payload is, and I just keeled over in the arena when he said that, because I knew he was right.
I'm overloading.
Heroes never die.
I'll fix you.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Tracer had her ult for that thing.
Status update.
Generators are green. Propulsion systems are waking up. Just a little bit longer.
Alright, 1 more minute. Oh, here we go.
I'm overloading. Keep them off the payload. I can already repair. It's gonna stay in one piece until we get to the door. That's what I mean. Maximum power.
Come on, baby. Hold it together.
Hordes and Crusaders!
I'm overloading. There we go. Get ready for this. Payload ready to move.
Escort the payload to the pulse station. Once you're there, well, it's up to talking. Good job, team. Handing you over to Commander Reyes. Amari out.
Reyes. Well, we'll be hearing from him in the next one.
Watch intelligence indicates heavy null sector numbers inside the power station. Expect null troopers, eradicators, bastions, and some OR-14.
I might even play as Reyes in the next one. Not sure. Haven't decided who I want to play in the next one we do. Retribution.
Destroyed! Let's make sure the payload doesn't get blown up before we get through the door.
Yeah, more gonna be coming from behind. They came from behind!
Payload's under fire.
I'm so proud.
Heroes never die.
Like it!
Oh no, my turret!
Marvel of let off some speed! Turrets being destroyed!
No! Our mercy!
Come off the payload.
Maximum power!
Oh boy, that's a lot. Whew.
Protect my turret! It's firing up!
Should we be standing further away?
Maybe behind my shield.
Thanks for the vote of confidence!
Get that door open. Now. Energy levels are peaking.
Understood!
Oh boy.
Detected a massive power surge inside the platform. Take out the remaining null sector units.
Now we gotta take out some Orisa and Bastion type of null Omnic units.
Keep moving, team.
I'm overloading! It's stopped.
Kill confirmed. Move to the next target.
Heroes never die.
Turning up the heat!
There we go. Hee hee. Now, I don't believe there is a cutscene, because usually they show that before they show this screen. But I believe there is one at the end of the next two. So, that was Overwatch Uprising, a look into the past, some of the early times of Overwatch for characters like Tracer on her first mission with Overwatch. And when we return, we will be taking a look at Retribution and a look at what's going on with Blackwatch and Reyes. Stay tuned.